Hey, this is the Average Ride here, and welcome back to my adventures. In this one, I just want to talk a little bit more in depth about how I am towing with the new Ford Bronco now. I did a couple of towing videos last year, and I think they're pretty good, but I'm biased. But I did make I didn't specifically make a mistake, but I just want to clear some things up. I did some more research. I know there's not much out there right now, so I just wanted to clear a couple things up using an extension versus trying to just use a solid ball mount. So, if you watched, please go back and watch my more thorough, in-depth look of how I tow with the Bronco, and you can click on that video like right here. I'll have it posted. But in this one, I just kind of want to talk more about extensions versus using a solid ball mount. So I hope you enjoy. And this is going to be one of my last Bronco videos for a little while because I'm about to go hike the Appalachian Trail. So if you've been watching just for my Bronco adventures, I hope you stick around and watch my Appalachian Trail videos as well. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the trail. So this is how I used to ride, right? I had the extension with the standard ball mount. Obviously the ball's not on there because I've taken it off and put it on my new one. But I knew that like I've seen on the forums where some guys they're riding with the ball right here, and it's working for them because their trailer is able, it has a long enough neck to be able to sit on it. So I guess maybe I'm the weird one because my trailer configuration doesn't work for this, right? So that's why I needed the extension. Also, if you've got the because I had the Badlands, right? But if you have a Sasquatch, even that extra inch of raise may make you need a bigger drop. So like a 3-inch drop right here may be enough for your trailer to get and clear your tire back here. So I got a Badlands, and I had to get this guy. So it's really hard to actually get the correct size on these. So if you look, the correct way to measure is from the middle of this hole. Yeah, this thing's dirty. Can you tell I've been off-roading? So in the middle of that hole to the middle of your ball. So this is technically, they called it a 12-inch ball mount, but obviously 12 and a half inches, whatever. They call it 12. So that's been working fine for my situation. Like I said, I need a 2-inch drop, so that's why I got the 2-inch drop. But if you're running maybe if you're running a Sasquatch package or anything along those lines, you'll probably need a 3-inch drop. But that really depends on your trailer. And in my last video, I showed you some images that have the correct way to measure that. So if you want to check that out, it's right there. This is what I started with, and this is what I've moved to. So summer of 2021, when I got the Bronco, I got the Bronco on a Tuesday. I was out wheeling with my camper in North Georgia on Friday for 10 days. And I had looked through, I didn't do much research. I just saw on Ford's accessory page, they had like a 8-inch, I think it's an 8-inch extension along with a 9-inch, just your standard ball mount. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just go, even the dealership said, all right, yeah, you can just get that cheaper elsewhere. So I did. I went to AutoZone, got this. I didn't think about the extension until I put this in my Bronco, or attached this to my Bronco's hitch and backed my trailer up to it. And I was like, well, this isn't going to work. So I immediately had to go and try to find one of these because the dealers didn't have one. And I wish I'd just gone to Lowe's or Home Depot, but ended up going to a RV park, or not RV park. I ended up going to an RV dealer to their parts service area and got this Blue Ox extension, which is apparently top of the line because this thing is $120. Now you can get cheaper ones for that, but I'm glad I got it because it was what was available. It worked, and you can tow with these, but so I did more research right before Christmas when I went on my second 10-day excursion because I was going to do way more miles. I had planned on even driving up from Georgia to New York State, but anyways, I didn't do it. I did a little bit more research, and I realized that these extensions are not recommended for towing. First off, but if you do tow with it, every manufacturer I saw that had information on these things says that if you use it for towing, your hitch weight says that your hitch weight, the amount of weight that you can actually put on your hitch, like downward force this way, is halved. So for all Broncos, it doesn't matter if you have the Badlands or not. It is 350 still. So 350 pounds is the most you can put on your ball coming from your trailer, or if you have like a bike carrier or whatever, you can only put that much load on this extension. So when this is installed, it doesn't matter if it's a Bronco or a Jeep, or it doesn't matter if you're using one of these to tow something. It halves your max hitch weight. So for the Bronco, 350, so it halves it to 175, right? So luckily with the camper, I was still kind of at my max hitch weight because my camper unloaded is like 1,200 pounds. And then with everything loaded, water, all my gear and everything, I'm running right at 1,700 pounds. So like I'm at about the max hitch weight because like your max tongue weight. So the tongue weight of a trailer is typically 10% of the max gross weight. So like I said, I'm running around 1,750 pounds in the trailer. So 10% of that, obviously 175. So I'm like right at the max limit. And there's some a little bit of wear and tear on the extension. And when I take this off, there's some wear and tear around here, which is fairly normal, but there was some more gouging inside this. I don't know if you can really see it very well. That's just rub, but there's some decent gouging in there. It's nothing to be really concerned about. But put it this way: on my old hitch for my Outback, carrying the same trailer, it was a 1 1/4 size hitch, and there's no even like metal gouging like that anywhere in it. I wish I had it for an example. So that's the old setup. I got rid of the ball. I transferred the ball to this, and I still use my extension for my bike carrier, and I'll show you that to you later. So comparing them kind of side by side. Sorry for my feet. All right, since this was already working on the Bronco, I went ahead and just measured from this hole, which you can probably barely see, to the middle of this the shank hole, and so it was about 14.5 inches. But then I took the same measurement, I kind of stuck it in here to kind of see. Well, I put it at the hole, so you can kind of see the attached hole there, I think. And then I came out and kind of measured. I saw that like right where the tire hits, I'm right at the foot. So when I was searching online, the Kurt ball mount was the one that I could find that had a 2-inch drop. I don't care about the rise because the rise is when you flip it over this way, but I just needed the drop. So it has a 2-inch drop, which is what I need, and the 1-inch hole for the shank that I had. So, and then it was just right at 12 inches, and I think I measured. When I ordered it, it took like 3 days to get here. I ordered it at the shop. It was a local truck shop that was able to order it, and they just let me take it out to the Bronco and put it on to make sure it's going to clear. So, all right, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a little dirty. So sue me. All right, pins in. And now, so you can see kind of, let's see. All right, so this is like perpendicular, straight perpendicular. So like coming straight down the tire, it hits right, like it's right just past the tire. I mean, it's like right there at the tire. So luckily my my trailer hitch, it, like when I'm backing up, it's like right here. Well, my trailer hitch is about this much space, and so then it just clamps right on. I don't have any problem, and it still clears. I don't have a problem doing anything. So you could probably get away with an 11-inch or a 10-inch ball mount, but I really like this 12-inch one. It's giving me plenty of clearance. I still can't open the gate, but I think I've just come to the conclusion that I won't be able to open the gate when pulling a trailer. So, or at least pulling my camper. Some people may still be able to do it with their camper or their trailer setup, but my particular one, I can't do it. So, all right. So if you're gonna tow, make sure you go ahead and get the 12-inch ball mount, or at least a solid ball mount, and that's gonna fit your camper setup or your trailer, whatever you're pulling setup, because this way you still get the maximum tongue capacity. So I'm still going to be able to get total 350 pounds on my hitch, because this all came about because I knew I was at my max tongue weight using the extension, but I want to be able to mount my mountain bikes on my tongue of my camper, because there's just not a better way to do it. Unless, I mean, I could put it on top of my camper, but I don't want to do that for long trips, bugs and all that stuff. So it's just plus it's just hard to get to. So I was trying to get my bikes on my tongue, but I couldn't do it because I was already pushing max with the extension. So I did more research. I found that this is what you need. So, all right. So this is my bike carrier. It's a Rocky mount. It holds two. It nothing fancy, but it's got the, it drops down, bada bing, bada boom, right? So when I want to take it off, but I mean, you see how if I didn't have the extender hooked up, then I wouldn't be able to fold this up. Like that just wouldn't clear it. You see how it just barely clears that tire, right? So you have to have that extension, or else it would hit the tire when it was in the up position. And then when it's in the down position, let's look at it. Even with no bikes on it, right? You still can't open it. So there are some. So I have seen some Jeep guys that have one of these extensions, but then it's got like a little arm welded on this that drops another extension. So you actually have two holes you can put it in. And that way, if you need something like this, you can just put your rack down here, and that way you can still open the gate. So pretty slick. I already had bought this because I thought this is what I needed to tow. So this is what I got. All right. Hey. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't watched any of my other updated videos, please, if you're just here for Bronco content, hey, that's awesome. And I very much appreciate you watching all my Bronco stuff. I know I don't have that much stuff out, but I do appreciate it. It's definitely given me leaps and bounds on my way to my goal to monetize. So, but unfortunately, I won't be doing too many Bronco videos soon. So I'll be hiking on the Appalachian Trail for the next 6 months. So if you came for the Bronco videos, I hope you stay for the Appalachian Trail video. So as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the trail.